Welcome to the presentation on Child Find. This presentation will cover the following topics. What is Child Find? Who does it apply to? How do we find students? The screening process? Who can make a referral? Clues to disabilities? And then what after Child Find occurs? So what is Child Find? Child Find is a component of IDEA. It requires that all states have a system in place to identify students with disabilities. The goal is to identify students as soon as possible and get services underway. Services for students that fall in early eligibility or early intervention, the birth to 3, fall under Part C of IDEA. Students who are in school, and 3 being a preschool or Head Start program, 3 to 21 fall under Part B of IDEA. Child Find applies to all students, yet some students are at a higher risk for receiving services, especially those that are highly mobile, such as migrant or homeless, suspected of having a disability even though advancing from grade to grade, and referred at birth when conditions are present that may interfere with development. Conditions that may contribute are a very low birth weight, premature births, or an illness at the time of birth. All placements have to participate in Child Find. This includes private, charter, and religious schools. It also includes students from out of state that are placed by parents or agencies if the student is a ward of the state in private schools or residential facilities. Identification is everyone's responsibility. So how do we go about finding students? The first thing we do is increase awareness through marketing, brochures, flyers, and events. Using the media to spread information can be very effective. Conduct outreach activities that can be conducted through organizations such as Lions, Rotary, and Shriners Clubs. The use of promotional events and having a presence at events that are family centered. For example, fairs, different places for circuses, anything involving students or kids that is very kid-centered. The use of screenings and having screenings set up at health fairs, school events, wellness clinics, and even just screening service events where we provide the different services and screening opportunities for parents to attend. Finally, educating staff on signs that students might have a disability is a key component. This slide addresses identification and finding the 0 to 3 population. For this younger group, identification typically takes place with pediatricians, preschools, daycares, and at Head Start programs. The screening process. Screening is the process of reviewing all the children in a given group. For example, if you had a group of kindergartners in a school, all the kids that are in a Head Start program, at a daycare, all the 3-year-olds that would be screened, etc. Screening requires that all students are given the exact same process. Typical areas are vision, hearing, health, behavior, motor skills, speech, and self-help. Please note that screening is not the same as an eligibility evaluation. Results can be used to support the findings of the eligibility evaluations, but they are not intended to take place of them. So who can make a referral? Referrals are typically made by people that work with the student or have been familiar with them or have a history with them. Parents, teachers, doctors, social workers, or there may be a referral due to the results in a test or screening. If you've worked with a child and feel they may have a disability, you can refer them. If you're unsure of what to look for, the next slide will help. Clues that a child might have a disability. For younger students, such as preschoolers, we look for things such as communication delays. If they don't understand, if they have trouble communicating their thoughts, These are issues that might indicate a disability. Poor coordination, uneven motor development, delays in learning to sit, walk, or color, problems with memory and routine, and delays in socialization, including playing and relating interactively with other children. In elementary students, problems learning such as individual units of sound, problems remembering familiar words by sight, and later difficulty with reading comprehension may indicate a disability. If they have problems forming letters and numbers, or problems with basic spelling and grammar, difficulty in math skills and calculations, difficulty remembering facts, and difficulty organizing materials. So what happens next? Once a child is referred, the process can begin to determine eligibility for services. Evaluation, eligibility, findings, and IEPs are on the horizon. If you have any questions on ChildFind, please feel free to contact me, Dr. Amy Hughes. Here's my email and my phone extension. Thank you.